Bash in Berlin just got way crazier with LA Knight putting out an open challenge for the US title, and today we have a theory on who his opponent is going to be, and it's going to have major implications to a possible return we didn't see coming. Plus, an ex-WWE star wants back in before he hangs up the boots. I'm going to break it all down for you guys coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into that, we gotta say that we're just about 200 subscribers away, or just under 200 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 3,000 subscribers before the end of this summer. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already, you want to keep up to date on everything that's happening around the wrestling world, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, let's jump right into the first topic of the video today, which is ex-WWE superstar wants to return. And yes, there's been a number of WWE superstars who have left for the indies, have left for other companies such as AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, and today we have one of those stars who has left the company and rebranded himself, saying he wants to end his career in WWE. And of course, we are talking about Matt Cardona, also known as Zack Ryder in WWE. This is what he actually had to say. He said, "I'm proud to be the indie god. I'm proud to be the face of GCW. But when it's all said and done, I want to end my career in WWE. I want to have another WrestleMania moment. I want to be in Madison Square Garden. But as Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder is dead." And I think this is something that is 100% a possibility that we could see. I don't see a world where we don't see Matt Cardona / Zack Ryder back in the WWE at some point. I think now with the change of the guard, with Paul Levesque, Triple H at the helm of content creation, he could easily find a spot for Zack Ryder. Maybe not to be a WWE champion, which, you know, maybe if he comes back and, you know, the fans really like him, he could be a WWE champion before his career is over. But to get him back in for another run at the WWE, at the IC title, at the US title, whatever it may be, would be great to see. I mean, Matt Cardona, like he said in this quote, he's the indie god. He's gone out, ditched Zack Ryder completely, and just made Matt Cardona into what he is today, which is a name that a lot of wrestling fans know. And we'd love to see this guy come back in the WWE, have another WrestleMania moment. I mean, one of the most iconic was with the IC title. Zack Ryder moment was one of my favorite. Woo, 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 you know it. Always will be one of my favorite wrestlers from that time period. But seeing him come back as Matt Cardona, a little bit more of like an edgier guy, you know, that, I don't know, how would you put it, like that bad boy, I guess, type of gimmick he has going on. But I would love to see this in WWE. I think there's a number of people that he could feud with, and it would be amazing feuds. LA Knight versus him, I mean, that would just be an amazing battle back and forth on the mic, amazing match in the ring. But I think just there's so many people that he could go up against. There's so many paths that he could take in regards to the storylines to coming back to WWE. So maybe when we get to WrestleMania in Las Vegas, maybe we'll see Matt Cardona return to the WWE. I'd love to see him back. I think there's definitely a place for him, and I just want to see him back before his career is over. But shout out to Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona, one of my all-time faves here. Just gotta put it out there. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that. What do you think about Matt Cardona coming back to WWE? I know a lot of you guys are probably going to enjoy that as well. But I wanted to get into the second topic of the video today, which is a pretty big one. Is this Bash in Berlin theory is wild. And yes, if you missed Friday Night Smackdown, we seen LA Knight throw out the gauntlet and say, hey, I'm putting up an open challenge at Bash in Berlin for the US title after beating, I believe it was Santos Escobar or Andrade. I believe it was Santos Escobar on Friday night. So now the gauntlet has been thrown down. We are going to have a mystery opponent for the United States Championship in Berlin. I think this is going to be awesome. We haven't seen an open challenge in a while, and it's always fun to kind of speculate on who his competitor is going to be. Is there going to be a big return? What is going to happen with this, you know, mystery opponent for LA Knight? And my personal thoughts on this theory that I'm going to throw out to you here now is a pretty good one. I think it is going to be Ludwig Kaiser. Yes, he is on Raw. It would be unexpected for him to come out and take on the LA Knight for the United States Championship, just with him being an Imperium, with Gunther being the champion on Raw, his faction leader. But I do think with Gunther in a match with Randy Orton, we will see him there as well. But I do think that Triple H has liked throwing these local wrestlers on these, or their nation, whatever the nation they're in. They like throwing these guys on the card. We see it in Scotland with Piper Niven, with Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, and Drew McIntyre. So now we're in Germany. So who is the most popular German wrestler? I would have to say Ludwig Kaiser. I don't believe that Gunther is actually German. I think he is maybe Austrian. I think I'm going to put that out there. That's where I think that's his nationality. But the most popular German wrestler right now is Ludwig Kaiser. So having this guy come out, challenge LA Knight for the United States Championship, the fans in Germany will go insane for their hometown guy fighting for the championship. So it just makes sense to me, just as a geographic location, for Ludwig Kaiser to come out and face LA Knight for this United States Championship. Do I think he'll win? No, I think there'll be some way that he does lose this match, because you're not stripping LA Knight this early on. But I do think that now, with this happening, this could lead up to a return that maybe everybody kind of forgot about. A couple of weeks ago, we seen, that little vignette of Giovanni Vinci on Friday Night SmackDown, where he got drafted in the WWE draft. Since his back has been turned, or since the Imperium has turned their back on Giovanni Vinci, we haven't seen him. So what better way to introduce Giovanni Vinci to the WWE Universe than to cost his old teammate and the guy who stabbed him in the back, Ludwig Kaiser, his chance at a WWE title. I think this makes the perfect sense. It's a big return. Fans are hyped. Germany, I guess, wouldn't be hyped because, Giovanni Vinci's coming out and ruining Kaiser's shot at the belt. But it does make 100% sense, and this is the opponent that I see in my eyes, this situation playing out, is the one that's most likely, the most likely scenario, in my opinion, is having Ludwig Kaiser come out as the mystery opponent. The Germany fans are excited because their hometown guy is fighting for the belt. But then we see Giovanni Vinci return, yet him being a SmackDown superstar, there is going to be some bad blood left between him and Imperium because we haven't seen him yet. So this sets up maybe a future match between Vinci and Kaiser, but also, builds, LA Knight up as the champion as well. I think this is the perfect theory here, the perfect situation I see playing out, and I would love to see this. Would I like to see a, legend return to take on LA Knight? 100%. I would love to see that. But the one that makes the most sense to me is Ludwig Kaiser. He's the local guy. He's the hometown guy for this event. And just getting it spoiled by Giovanni Vinci makes the most sense to me. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think about this theory? Do you think, this is the most likely scenario? Or what are some scenarios you guys got going through your head for this open challenge? I'd love to hear them down below in the comment section. We're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Troy. Troy says, boys and girls, children of all ages, I proudly present to you that subscribe button. Hit the like, ring the bell for notifications, and get them to 3K. Shout out to you, Troy. Love seeing your continued support here on the channel. And like you said, if you're not subscribed, make sure down below hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here mostly every day, bringing you updates, bringing you news, rumors, everything happening around WWE. So make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, I've been your host, KC. We'll catch you in the next one.